A few nights ago, my husband and I celebrated our anniversary at a very high-end restaurant. But the truth is, I could not take my eyes off the baddest lesbian couple I've ever seen in my life. Their bodies, tea, face cards maxed out, dripped out in designer. I watched the server bring bottle after bottle, and I thought to myself, how are they still staying so poised? Don't get me wrong, I used to party like that before I had my son, but I was never that cool, calm, and collected. Jump to the next morning, my husband and son and I go out to get breakfast, and as we're walking in, and to my disbelief, I see that same lesbian couple jogging toward us in the bike lane, and I could not help myself. I hailed them down like a taxi cab. They actually stopped. They were really nice, took the music out of their ears. I said, hey, not to be weird, you probably don't remember, but we were at the same restaurant last night. And respectfully, if I would have drank that much, I would be passed out in my bed right now. How the hell are you two out here dripped out in Lulu jogging at 8 a.m? And then what happened next threw me for a loop. The woman closest to me pulls this out of her fanny pack and hands it to me. She looks at me and says, babe, whenever you want to drink, take 2 of these whenever you remember to. A few nights later, my husband and I went back out and drank like we did before we had our son and literally fell in love again. We got our son back from the babysitter that night and woke up the next day like nothing happened. They come in these little individual packets so you don't have to carry this big thing in your bag. And even if you don't realize you've been drinking too much until after the fact, these are equally as effective. I'll leave the link below while they're on sale so you can check them out.